EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert town of Mesquite, Nevada and Wolf Creek Golf Club, it's third-round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Tyrrell Hatton is on top. He's at 11 under. As for our featured golfer, their place is secured for the weekend, but it's going to take something special to get back into contention. This one's starting a hair right. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Frank, what does the shot into this first green look like?
Well, it's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right, really the biggest concern. But a well-flighted shot to this three-level green will be well rewarded.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round, and he moves it to 2 under par. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box is at 9 stories high. It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get. And that's going to miss the fairway. So after the birdie at 1, he'll need to play his second at 2 from the rough.
It shouldn't be too bad where he is. He should have a decent look at the green.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
128 is the number we're looking at. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
That's not a very confident stroke. That was well short coming back up the hill. Just 5 feet left. good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 2 under. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third, uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short. Yeah, and with the elevated green, he might have needed an extra club, as that won't get there. Oh, this is where the game becomes so cool sometimes. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Here at the fourth, 383 yards from the back tee. It's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and in the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there, and really, you should be looking at a birdie putt.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Just 90 yards remaining here for his second, into the par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And players have an option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at even par. This is one of the signature holes here at Wolf Creek. Par 5 fifth is 490 yards, and you can get home in 2 and maybe have a story to tell when you're all done. Maybe an eagle 3. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the greenside bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the billy goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day, that's for sure. The huge elevation changes, once again, are apparent here at the 6th. 'Tis a dogleg to the right, not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play or that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go, we all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun-looking hole too, and a fun hole to play.
no need to get overly aggressive with the driver here. This, a long iron, and it does the job well. From the fairway nota, this is second.
145 left to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
That had a pretty good line, very close to going in. Safely in for par here at the sixth, and he'll stay at 1 over. Well, everybody loves the short par 4, and here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
And this hole is anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of the screen that is surrounded by water. So it's going to be a layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right yardage. This green is very, it's not very deep, but it's extremely wide. The hardest thing is to try and get a flat lie with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even though this is a very short hole.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's got it back to even par. Par 3 8th, 248 yards down to the green. What a hole.
Yeah, maybe put your two hands together, make a little prayer. You might make two, but make three here and run to the next tee. This is it's just a gorgeous par 3, but it is tough. Every bit as tough as what it is pretty, as a matter of fact.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Now this for birdie.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at level par. This is a good one to close out the front side. 390 yards, a par 4. Yeah, you can hit the big one and just air it out.
Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Oh, no. No.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll drop back to 1 over par.
The par 4 10th, and Frank, what's the right way to attack this hole?
A little deceiving off the tee here, Rich, because you don't see the full width of the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun green, obviously protected by those bunkers on the left and that little one-pot bunker on the right. But be aware of the contours of this green and just be aware, too, where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. So the ball on an upslope now for his second. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 3 11th here at Wolf Creek.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you. And remind yourself, too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. Par 5, 12th, and Frank, another reminder that Wolf Creek can really be intimidating.
It can. Water down the left. They'll take a huge dent off your scorecard. A lot of fairway down the right. Somehow find that. This par 5 can be reachable in 2. There's still trouble to the right of this green if you get a little bit cavalier. This, without doubt, the longest green on the golf course. It's 55 yards from front to back.
This one working up the right side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. That one safely in, and it's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 13th hole, and, I don't know, should we just fly it over the mountains, Frank?
It looks like that, but then you better find dry land. 350 yards, but as the crow flies, it's probably just a little over 300 yards. I don't know if the mere mortals would really want to flash it across that desert ridge. You probably want to play a little left of it, have a little pitch up the hill, but if you're one of the longer hitters, why not just try it, see if you can make it.
Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par 4, and that's going to be just fine. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
113 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left. That was the gap wedge, coming in just a bit too far right, not how he drew it up.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie, back up the slope. Ooh, boy, that's not even going to get in the right area code of this hole. Way, way short.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Certain holes in golf, you just want to pull out the phone and snap a picture and just soak it all in. This is one of those holes, the 14th at Wolf Creek, 444 yards. Spectacular, isn't it? Oh no, lost that one dead right into it immediately.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but it is long.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll hold steady at +3.
Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. A look at birdie here at 15.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, you licking your chops here at the par 5, 17th hole?
Oh, why not? A chance to reach a par 5 and 2, but there's still pitfalls in front of you. A little creek or stream runs across the fairway, so really limiting the distance you can hit that tee shot, but it's still reachable from just short of that creek. Find trouble off the tee, then obviously you turn it into a 3-shotter, but a good tee shot, and it's too tempting to resist not going for this green.
Oh, this might be close. Just too much momentum there for it to hold up, and that ball's going to trundle into the water. So back to the tee box we go, and this will now be his 3rd shot. Yeah, much better there. No questioning whether this is inbounds. It is right there in the fairway.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission. Wow, that was close.
Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. This is a cool finishing hole here at Wolf Creek, just 307 yards, a shorty. And it's probably a fairway wood or a hybrid off the tee. What presents a problem, that approach shot. Waterfall on the left. It looks nice, but you just want to stare at it. You don't want to hit your shot there. Deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a funky green that is really a challenge. This is an excellent finishing hole. From the fairway nota, this is second.
107 yards to the front, 111 to the hole, struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And this will be a disappointing Saturday. It is a third round, 78. Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured golfer. High expectations coming in, but it's an over par round, leaving him well back.
Rich, the sadistic side of me actually sort of enjoyed seeing someone struggle. I know you don't want to hear that, but we see people play so well week in, week out. It's nice to see someone show us that this game's really hard.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.